Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Green and this is my Algebra 2 class, and I wanted to go over a couple things to help you be successful in class. This is a picture of what our Algebra 2 class looked like in fall of 2013. Just wanted to make certain you understood what was here. Couple things you need to recognize. The drop boxes over here, this is where you would submit things like your test and part twos and things like that. Under document sharing, you will find old versions of the tests that could be downloaded in case they get locked up and you can't get into them, or if you need a PDF version of the test. The grade book is right here. This is where you'll find your grades. And over here, you're going to find a couple things under Course Home that are very important. One of the first ones that I want to talk about is the teacher contact information. Teacher contact information has my name, my phone number, and my instant message address. All three of which are valid ways in which you can contact me. If you want to use Kmail, please feel free to use Kmail and send me a Kmail all you want. I do respond to them. Phone number is available. Doesn't accept text messages, but it's one of those things you can call me and let me know you're needing to get hold of me. And this instant message, you can send a message via instant message, and you can reach me that way. So any one of these methods of contacting me would be very valid. I do not mind any one of them. Whichever way you prefer to contact me, I want to get in touch with you. Okay? Now, in that course home area, you will also see a calendar. This calendar gives you a complete listing of everything we'll do for the entire semester, but it does have some inaccuracies in it that, when I get to them and I see that I've got something in the wrong order, I do correct it. I correct those by putting them in the announcements. The announcements is a great way to know what you're doing every single week. If you look at this particular week, Monday I don't have anything. It was a holiday. Didn't have anything on that particular day. So here's Tuesday. We're doing 8.2 Properties of Quadratic Functions. You'll see a YouTube video here. This is our approach to flipping the classroom. You have a lesson here, and you also have a video telling you how that lesson is done. It kind of shows you how some problems are worked, but it mainly is explaining how the material is put together and how you would understand it. This is my lecture that you're going to get here. When you come to my Class Connects, it is a time in which I will be showing you how some problems are worked, but if you have questions, I'm there to answer those questions for you too. So it's really a time for you to ask some questions during those Class Connects and get some common answers that way. Okay? You'll also notice that any graded materials are in red here. So the quizzes, the mid-unit tests, and so forth are there for you to see on the day that they're supposed to be done. So Tuesday, this is what you would have been doing that particular day. Okay? So I wanted to also point out under Course Home, there's a reference guide area here. It says reference guide and problem sets. You can go into here. You can download it to any one of these type of tools here if you want to look at it on a mobile device. But right here where it says click here to access the Algebra 2, you click on that and it opens up the Algebra 2 book, and it's in a PDF format. Couple things you're going to find in that book. As you go through a lesson, you'll find a problem set. These are some practice problems for you to work. They're not problems that I'm wanting you to turn in. You don't have to get them to me. But the lesson will say, go do these practice problems in this problem set. And it's giving you the problem sets. They're in that book. And you can get them there. There are selected answers in the back of that book. It's an appendix at the back of the book that you'll be able to get to. More about that in a minute. Here's the lesson, one of the lessons I was referring to. What you'll see when you're looking at this lesson is it has the objectives for the lessons, the goals right here, and then down here in the corner there will be an arrow. It advances you through slide by slide by slide as you want to look at the lesson. It'll have several slides that you will go through. On the slides there might be links that you need to click on. There might be parts that you need to do inside of the slides, but this is the way you get your lesson right here. This is the lesson. My lectures are those videos. You put the two things together along with the problem sets, and you get a complete wrap-up of a topic that we're going to be doing. Now, one of the things I wanted to point out here is down in the corner it says Lesson Resources. If you click on that Lesson Resources, you get something like this with the objectives listed here. It has a student guide. This student guide is a document that will help you take notes. It gives you things that you need to make certain you understand, make certain you're getting recorded in that student guide. It also has a couple of other things. Right here, this Algebra 2 reference guide. Same reference guide that I was referring to earlier, but if you click on this, it goes to the pertinent areas for this lesson. It doesn't just show you the entire book. It just goes to this particular area of the book. And this sets of number solutions, this will go to the answer area for the problems that you're looking at in here. So here's the problem sets on page 7 through 13. You click on this and it would take you right to the answers for those. So you could actually grade your work as you were looking at it. Okay? Good. Last thing I want to point out to you is my Class Connects. You have to go to Class Connect sessions and you click on it. If you look at a weekly view, you see all of the ones that you're assigned to for the week. These are the times where I will be in the class live and you can come in and we will work through some issues. For my Algebra 2 class, it's right here. It's at 1 to 2 o'clock on Tuesdays right at the moment. It could be different in different years, but that's what it is at this particular point in time. And what we do with that is I'm in there to answer questions, show you how problems are worked. Now remember, the recordings are there. If you ever need to and you miss one of these, you just click on this blue area right here. It takes you a place where you can click on and get the actual recording of my Class Connect session. But this Class Connect session is different than the lesson. The lessons are those recordings you would find in the announcements. Okay? I also want to point out down here, I've got my office hours. I call it Toga, just because I like saying Toga. And Toga is a place where you can come and ask questions and get your questions answered. It is an office hours type thing. You will also occasionally see things like Target Teaches in here, in which you can come in and I will have a lesson prepared for you that you will go through, and there will be some benefit to you doing those type of things. Okay. Hopefully this has helped you understand how the Algebra 2 class is put together for me. If there's any questions, feel free to contact me. Go back to that teacher contact information. I'll talk to you later.